buy this? Do I want this or that? Can I ask for that? His office looks so great. My office is just so empty. Why can't I spend money on my office?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and a new video from me. Today we're going to talk about money and marriage and tips for a healthy relationship. I thought that it was a very fitting video for a commercial holiday like Valentine's Day. Love and money collide. So I happen to be a newlywed, and this is the first time for me living with a man in a house and sharing finances. And in my short 4 months of marriage, I'm gonna give you some tips that I've learned along the way. Hey, I'm a quick learner, so don't click off this video just yet. I have a thing or two to say about marriage and money. After all, it is said that finances are one of the main reasons for divorce. So let's get right into this video and save some marriages, because some of y'all need it. Tip number 1 is to discuss your lifestyle choices together. Marriage is a team effort, so it's important that you and your partner have common goals that you discuss openly with each other all the time. For example, when would you like to retire? Do you want kids? Do you want to be homeowners? Do you want to travel regularly? All of these things are things that will affect how you see money, how you will budget and save for the future. Maybe one person loves eating out a lot. The other person maybe likes shopping for clothes. It's important that you talk to each other what your lifestyle choices are so you can compromise and create a common lifestyle goal. When Rich and I was living apart, he spent a lot of money on magic cards, buying vinyl records, really expensive coffee beans because he's a coffee snob, and I spent a lot of money on cheap fast fashion clothing. But we were still saving a lot of money because we were living at our parents' houses, so we still had a lot of disposable income to do whatever we wanted to. But now that we're living together, we're homeowners, we're just living on one salary, we have really had to sit down, compromise, and really come together on a common lifestyle goal or goals that we are both comfortable with and will help us reach this effort that we both want to see. Number 2 is recognize your differences in personality. Likely, your partner and you see eye to eye on a lot of different matters, but at the end of the day, you're still two different people with two separate upbringings. So you probably have different money mindset and different views on how to spend money. You may value different things. Maybe somebody's prioritizing having a nice car, somebody's prioritizing traveling every year. It's important, again, to communicate with each other and set up common goals. Before Rich met me, he was quite a spender. Like, he liked having nice apartments, a nice car, treating himself to different things, where I was very, very frugal. I would save everything I had. I would basically hoard money because I was just growing up in an environment where there was never enough. So I was very, very frugal. Some would even call me cheap. But me and Rich, we have come together in the middle, and he has become definitely the more frugal one, and I'm a little bit more liberal in our spending. But at the end of the day, we recognize our differences in personality, we work on them so we can come together in the middle and basically make this partnership more effective. Tip number 3 is don't let salary difference come between you guys. In a marriage, two persons may not have the same income, of course. Whether there is a $100 difference or a $10,000 difference between your salaries, it shouldn't make a difference. Heck, maybe you're like in my situation where you only have one person having an income and the other one not having an income at all. That should not make the other partner feel entitled to control the household decisions. The key is not to see the money as yours or mine, but ours. Now, this is a tip that back in the day I would side-eye because I've been in committed relationships where we don't live together. In those situations, I would say, yeah, you should have your money and their money. But when you're in a marriage, you're basically sharing your life together. But of course, you got to do what you feel comfortable with. For me, being the person in the relationship who makes no money at all, like nada, zero, nothing, I have struggled with the feeling of maybe I shouldn't have much to say about the money. I didn't technically work for the money, and I've honestly even felt guilty for asking for money that is not purely necessities, especially since I don't even cook all the meals or do all the chores. But thankfully, I have a fantastic, wonderful, generous husband who have definitely reassured me that, hey girl, don't see it that way. This is our money and you have just as much say as I have. When we have our weekly budget meetings, I have brought this up to him and he's like, you're crazy, this is your money. But this is definitely something I have to work on personally, because when it comes to money, I just always liked to be independent. I've had a job since I was 16 and I just like to have my own little pot. I think that sometimes I've superimposed my feelings of how I view money as yours and mine on him, when he has never thought like that. He's always thought like, what is mine is yours. And you know what they say, my money's my money, your money is our money. But on a real note, when you're in a marriage, you're in a team and you spending your life together. So you as the lower earner definitely have just as much say about the household decisions as the person who's making more money. So all I gotta say about this point is share the love and share the money. Tip number 4 is don't hide money. As a team, you want to be open and honest with your partner about everything, especially about money. So I wouldn't recommend opening up secret side accounts, having secret credit cards, stashing away cash, because if that would come up somehow, it would make you look real shady and be like, why did you do that? And drive an unnecessary wedge in your marriage. For example, when I get my work permit and can start working, I'm definitely gonna have my own private savings. I wanna have some little bit private savings because I've always liked to invest in equity stocks. I've wanted to have like little side hustles, so I want to invest in that. I need to save for that. Maybe little beauty products here and there that is just for me. And that is okay as long as you're open and honest with your partner, because I think it would be so unfair if we would continue living on just Rich's salary and then I would just stash away my salary so I do whatever I want to do with them, and not giving him a chance to maybe save a little bit just for him if he would like that. So I think it's crucial to be open with your partner and don't hide any type of money. Tip number 5 is set expectations together. A sure thing that will create disappointment in a marriage or any type of relationship is unmet expectations. If you don't verbalize your expectations or what you think about future purchases and money, you are going to have a really, really hard time. For me and Rich, as soon as we knew that, okay, this thing, you and I, we're together, we're a thing, we immediately discussed, okay, are we staying in TZ or not? We decided not to stay in TZ. Okay, we're gonna move, him to US, me to Sweden, and get adulting jobs and save as much money as possible. Because why? We said, okay, our short-term money expectations is that we want to have enough money to purchase a home and we wanted to have a wedding party. So we started doing that. And for our long-term expectations, it's like we want to retire early. Imagine if you don't communicate about these things and one person is thinking, I want to go on vacation every year, and the other person is thinking, I want to have college funds for a kid. Whatever, it's just going to cause catastrophe in your marriage, in your relationship. So that's just another thing that's very important, to set expectations together. So guys, that is the end of my video about money and marriage tips for a healthy relationship. What are some lessons that you have learned about money management while in a committed relationship? Please comment down below. I would love to read about it. If you're interested in supporting me further, please check out my Etsy shop, Mavazi Crafts, where I sell cute Kitenge pillowcases such as this one. Yay for restarting my small business endeavors in 2022. I'm hoping to get in more items as time passes by, because right now the shop is looking real minimal. But I figured, I gotta start somewhere. I gotta put it at some point. So even if I just have like 3 things up there right now, just go check it out, guys, if you want to. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, like this video. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Bye.